if a buyer comes in here? Well, we don't know if it's a buyer coming in here, do we? At this stage, we don't know if it's going back up or if it's going to press down. We can't tell that. But if it does go back up, what does it mean? It means this offer is going to pull away, doesn't it? If that is a buyer there, this offer is going to pull to this price here, isn't it? Does everybody understand that? Does everybody get that from yesterday's classroom, or is everybody still missing this idea? I'm not saying there is a buyer here. I'm not saying the offers will pull here. What I'm saying is if the price goes up from this volume, then the offers will pull from that price. If the next candle drives down, well, that just means we're going to be going back below 74s. You understand? So we get a read on this. We're not predicting what's going to happen. We're reacting to what does happen. Yes? No? I'm lost on this. Is everybody understanding this? We're not guessing that it's going to go up. We're just watching to see what happens next. So if the price goes from 74.40 back to 74.60, we know the price is going to go to 75. So if you know the price is going to go to 75, do you not want to make 40 ticks? Do you not want to make $400 in there with a buy press? Is that not something you would want to do as a normal course of action? So obviously what happens is the price then goes off this 74.40, goes back up towards 74.60s, and therefore you know that the offer is going to pull, and you know it at that stage there. You know it on this candle that the price is now going to pull. And if you want to get short, you're now going to be getting short off the 75 wholesale. If you want to get short, that's the big if. You might not fancy the short. You might not have an idea that the short is the right trade. You might not see any reason to be short. You might not have any reason to try and get into that position. But if you do want to get short, you know the 75 is your sell. Make sense? And obviously what's happened is the prices obviously came off the 75 and it's just balanced up inside this trade at the moment. So you've now got your bids price there and you've now got your offers price. And as you can see, the offers price is at higher levels. So you're obviously looking at that offer at higher levels and you're saying, well, that offer should be pulled. That at the moment, that's your thought process. Looking at this process here is when that bid comes in there, that offer pulls there. If a sell comes in here and we start seeing another block sell coming in here, for example, well, that bid will pull and the price will go back down to here, won't it? So you start watching for these as stories as they evolve. Now, you can predict what's going to happen by looking at values and all the various other things. You can ask questions about what you think is going to happen. You know, and you can see that this divergence coming in here was quite clearly a buy, and it was quite difficult to get that short sell on the books there. I never sold it. Smart money was actually still buying at the top edges. So as according to the smart money, I couldn't take that short sell, and I don't think there was a lot of value to take the short sell regardless. So, you know, for me, it wasn't a sell, but it was a nice, easy money profit take if anybody wanted to bag and tag some of their long business off the bottom edges here. So at the moment, I am not getting a storyline that I like. I like the idea of testing this bid, and I like the idea of testing that bid because it will sweep the 74.50 wholesale. And the idea of sweeping the 74.50s, watching to see what that sweep does for liquidity, watching to see whether it brings me a transitional buy trade reversal coming in at that stage is just going to be something that I'm now focused on watching for and seeing what happens. Just seeing what happens. So let's see how it plays out, guys. I'm looking for a buy trade from the 50s. And we'll see if it develops into anything interesting.